Hey everyone, Cash here, back with another video from NBA 2K14. We currently sit down 2-0 to the Los Angeles Clippers in the Western Conference Finals. I bring you game 3 and 4 here in this video as we look to get back in the series and avoid the sweep here, or avoid going down at least 3-1, as we're going to try and at least split, maybe take 2 games and go back home with an even 2-2 series. But here we are in the second quarter. It is a 5-point game. Chris Paul with the ball, and this Clippers offense here in LA, a very good one, as Paul able to make that shot. So it's not a 7-point game. Green coming back, gonna pass it back to Matt Barnes, thinks about the shot, doesn't take it, passes it back to Green. Green back to Barnes, wide open for the three, as Trey not able to get back there. So the three-pointer, and it is now a 10-point game. Moving ahead, it is now a 13-point game. Trey going to pick the steal up here, slams this one home, cutting that down to 11. But now Collison here, as we're in the third quarter. J.J. Redick taking this one to the hoop. He is going to be blocked as Trey picks up that block, and we're pushing it back up the floor. We're going to find Smith. He is going to hit the layup. So we're back down to single digits as we look to crawl our way back. But with a minute left in the third quarter, it's back to a 13-point lead. J.J. Redick finds DeAndre Jordan. He's going to lay that one in, pushing the lead to 15. But Trey trying to do a little too much here. The bad pass inside, that is going to be stolen. Darren Collison coming back up the court, and he is going to find a wide open J.J. Redick, and he is going to hit that three. So now 18 points. We move ahead of the fourth quarter, and it is still a 16-point game with 6 minutes to go. Just under 6 minutes to go. Antoine Jamison trying to help out there, but we get caught. Chris Paul's going to get blocked here after our poor defensive showing. We're going to push it up. We're going to find James Harden. James Harden with a wide open two, but he misses the shot. Those are the shots that we have to have. Harden for the wide open three here. Misses that one, as it's now a 17-point game. That would have gotten us down into a little bit more reasonable range, but Crawford coming back here hits the two, and just like that, 19 points. So not getting a lot of help from our teammates. Harden especially gets blocked on that three-point attempt. Don't know why he was taking that. Trey's going to take the three on the inbounds, hits that shot to cut it to 13, but the poor play from our teammates in this one, and Trey turning the ball over here. Jamal Crawford with the steal. He's going to take that one down, is just killing us. Teammates can't hit shots. We're not taking care of the ball at all. We nearly get it stolen here. And Trey finally going to take this shot and misses it, as we're missing easy shots as well. And things are just going all wrong here. Blake Griffin with the alley-oop slam there. Things are just going all wrong in this series. We could do no wrong in the first two series, as we did not lose a game when we swept the Warriors and the Thunder. But against the Clippers, they have just got our number so far. So we are going to move to down 3-0 in the series. And coming up in game 4, we are going to try and avoid the sweep, as the best we can look at is a 3-1 series going back to Houston for game 5. But we are going to have a real tough time even getting to a game 5, as the Clippers, unless they have a poor game, if they keep playing like the way they have been the first 3 games, we are going to be in trouble. So this one is going to end here, and we lose 101 to 85 as we get blown out once again against this Clippers team. The Heat and Cavs series is 2-2, so a pretty competitive series on that end. But here, an absolute shellacking so far.
Fellas, I ain't going to let us lose. It's time to step up and ball. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on.
So Trey given the pregame pep talk there, as he is trying to motivate his teammates to step up their play. Trey going to need to step up his play as he gets stolen here. And in the first quarter, the pep talk not really doing much good, as with that made shot, it is a 25-7 game. The Clippers absolutely red hot to start this one. It is 15-30, now 15-32 as we close out the first. Trey looking for a last-second shot here to cut that lead down, is going to make this three-pointer. So it's 32-18 at the end of the first quarter. We give up 32 points starting here in the second. Now we have cut it back down. It is now just an 8-point lead. The missed shot here, rebound. Trey pushing it up here, going to make the layup, as it's now a 6-point game. So we've made the comeback here in the second quarter. It's now a 4-point game, 3 minutes to go. Jamal Crawford going to make that three, even though we get the good defense there. It's Only 4 points here. Stupid play as Harden tries to hand us off the ball and it just flies out of bounds. We're going to get a seat on the bench. And as we go into halftime, it is an 8-point game. So not the best as we did have it at 4, but it's better than double digits. That's all we can ask for as we start here in the third quarter. We're now deep into the third quarter. It is an 11-point game, so still manageable here. Trey going to get the steal, slams it home, making it a 9-point game as we just try to keep this one in reach as we move to the fourth quarter. We have picked up our play since the first quarter. It is now 89-81 here to close out the third. Matt Barnes with the ball, going to give it to Green, and he is going to miss the three. Trey trying to get the board. Parsons going to come down with it. Jeremy Lin takes the outlet pass, and we're going to push it up the court, looking to get a basket. Trey's going to sneak out, get a wide open shot. Going to make that one as that cuts it to 6 points. So if we can hold here, we will have a 6-point game moving in as Trey picks up his 4th foul, and he is going to take a seat. And when we come back in, there's 5 minutes to go, and it's an 16, now 14-point game. So a horrible mistake by us to pick up this stupid foul. We get sat for a couple minutes, and in those 2 or 3 minutes, the Clippers go off in the fourth quarter, and just like that, it is a 21-point game, and there is not a lot of time left as the AI, our teammates, have failed us really in this series. I would say Trey did not play his best basketball in this series, but we still put up the points. Harden looking to do something here as we get the steal. He's going to give it to Trey, and we're going to slam that one home, but this one is out of reach. The teammates just did not come through. They could not make the shots. They could not play the defense. And the times where we get substituted out, the Clippers just pulled away, and with that, we get swept 126-100 as the Clippers, I really think they have a good shot of winning it all, depending on what happens in that other series, because they went off. But as you see here, the Heat end up winning the championship. They beat the Cavaliers, and then they take out the Clippers. So that is going to bring us to a sudden end to this season, and that is actually going to bring us to the end of the series. We are about a week away from the release of NBA 2K15, so we only made it through one season. This was a bit of a grind. Did have a lot of issues with this throughout, so we are going to we're going to move on to NBA 2K15. I'm not sure what exactly I'm going to do for that game. Obviously another my career, but I might change it up, do something a little different, maybe move off the ball, not be a point guard. I don't know. It looks like there is an interesting kind of story that goes with the NBA 2K15 my career. It's a little bit different than this year. Still has a lot of story into it, but there's no Jackson Ellis or anything like that. So yeah, that's a very disappointing end. I thought we had a good shot at making it to the NBA Finals, especially how easily we made it through the first 2 rounds, but that is going to be it. So I appreciate everyone for watching. If you've missed any of the videos, you can go back and check out all the old ones, but otherwise you can look forward to a new series starting in NBA 2K15. If you enjoyed this one, please go ahead and give it a like. I would really appreciate it, and subscribe to see any future videos that I make. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.